Ready, ready. 50, plant.
50. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Check.
Go. Rock it. Let's go. Get set.
Jam. Deuce.
Hey, lock it.
Deuce. You go tight. You got tight.
Look at me. Door.
Under 10.
Now.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Tight up.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Get up. Switch. Tighten up. Kill.
You're out. Hey.
Slam.
Go.
Fournette. And an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 13 at a...
Yep.
Alert flare.
Get it.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
On the double.
Check 55 to Mike. We got it. Hey, switch gears. Wide, get wide. Check.
Look, squeeze. Hey.
Six guy, check 6 guy.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Let's go. Alert 3. Check.
Leo.
Check the backer. Check 30.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Let's go now. 8 reads.
Right. He's telling him to run. 3 down.
Yo, go!
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
5.
Set to throw is Nelson on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hicks. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. Gets around him. Throw left side complete. That's Rodriguez. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Break.
52. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Be careful.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsay, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long, and that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Ready, set.
Rapid.
Nelson to throw on 3rd down. Well, going deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
6-man. Check girls. Watch the safety creep. Check.
Hard. Back. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 37. Check 13. Watch out.
Go.
Watch out. Kill.
Man. Down.
This is Hines. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Set, ready. 18 Gator.
50's a month. In your face.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Look at me. Zipper. Yes, yes.
55's my guy, 55.
Protein spill.
Take four. Out.
Let go.
Here's Hines. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check. Crunch. That's the way.
Go. Now. Drop. Rock it.
25.
Get it.
Now Leonard Fournette. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Check out.
You draw Corker. Smith.
Right there. 54 Mike.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Check three. Check 24.
Hey, lock it on the ball.
Watch the shift.
Hit it.
He's checking.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Now, that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Tighten up. Both together.
Now a give, right side. Rodriguez. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
10 logo.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second and 14.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Check, check. Fresno.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Look at me. Door. Hey, shoot.
Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch a slant.
Here's Nelson throwing on 3rd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hicks. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
52.
Let's go, D.
61. Matchbox lights. Hey, Foxtrot. You're out. Ready?
Nelson now throwing on 4th down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Daniil Hunter. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Got it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rush in. Check 99.
Hey, Sam on. Snap.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up 3rd down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to 3rd down and making a play there.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Second turn, defense, let's go. 552.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And 12.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And what is going on here? I've got 3rd down. Screen shows 3rd down, but they've got the punt team out there. And he's able to get it out of there. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Ready. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Right here. Check three. Kill. Check. He's crashing.
Look, squeeze. Go. Hey, seam 6.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
And now look at him go. And a cut to, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check 52's the mic. Yeah. 52's the mic. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Nelson. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The 40. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go jet sweep. This is Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Ready up.
52, Mike 52.
On third down, Rodriguez. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
That's fielded in the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Begin. Shift. Set. Switch it.
Yep.
Switch it.
Get it.
Now a give, right side. Hines. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 68 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Rodriguez. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I got him. Hey, Mike 52.
2nd and 11. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready.
The 40-yard line.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Man, I got you.
May. Orbit.
52. Cut. 52's the Mike right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike. I don't even know why this team's so...
To throw on 2nd down. Nelson. He finds Taylor. Complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rodriguez. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Switch! Switch!
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hard!
He's coming! Now!
They begin the drive with Hines. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Ready?
Check, 55, Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check. Watch twist. Whip. Watch the whip.
There. Gone. Hey.
Check.
Let go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Watch the run.
Get it.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Rock it.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Lock it. 10.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Set. 50. Plant. 54. Run it.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shoot.
Look at me. Go on.
Slam. Shoot. Showing it. Pick the edge. Come. Hey, check 24.
Go out. Spike.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Ready. 10 logo.
Go. Hey, switch gears. Wide, get wide. Check.
Hey, Sam on. 2.
They run again with Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Elliott is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
52, Bravo. Hey, Mike 52.
Go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, exit.
Mike 52. Watch the pass.
Hey, Jet. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
52, Alpha.
It's just me and you. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
Snap.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Sika.
And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways.